We all know that the gruesome twosome Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are desperate to return back to the royal fold, but it looks like Prince William has swooped in to save the day. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef the Alternate, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye, and oh my goodness. Yeah, let's jump into this, shall we? Bit of a quick recap. Over the past couple of days, it's been wildly reported that Prince has and by extension, as far as I'm concerned, Megxi want to return back to the royal fold, as these headlines have been appearing, right? That Hazza has been willing to take up a royal role following King Charles's cancer diagnosis, apparently saying to sources, to friends, that he's willing to return to a temporary role within the British royal family following his visit with King Charles a couple of weeks back. Sources have shared with the Times of London that Harry has told his friends he would be happy to step back into the royal role whilst King Charles undergoes medical treatment. And this is the thing, right? I've argued, even on yesterday's live stream, which if you haven't checked it out, do so, because I did quite a bit of research on this, that this has been months in the making, whereby Hazza and Megxi have been trying to publicly, via the media, worm their way back into the royal family. Why? Well, Megxi don't want to lose her titles. Better in than out, because out, she's got more of a chance of losing her beloved title rather than being in. But B, they're in desperate straits over their future, right? And so Lady C has waded in on this, saying, look, they're in desperate straits as they come to terms with the prospect of no reconciliation with the rest of the royal family. And in terms of their future, there is none at this point. You know, they're losing deals as we know it. Megxi signed a deal with Lemonada for her podcast career, but who is Lemonada, right? It's definitely a fall from grace from the Spotify deal that she had a couple of years ago, which was like $20 million plus, right? I don't think an unknown like Lemonada has that kind of budget, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, right? But yeah, given, you know, their messy departure to the US in 2020 following Megxit and their equally messy career that they've had since then, they are desperate to reconcile with the royals now. Their hopes have been dashed by the legend herself, Lady C, who we respect over here very highly, who said the chances of reconciliation are laughable. When asked whether the recent moves suggest that Hazza could reconcile with his family, Lady C said the couple is in desperate straits as their Netflix deal is in danger. And this has been widely reported for months now. Even I've reported on this time and time again. She also said to GB News, Harry and Meghan are in desperate straits at the moment. They are looking at a very empty diary for the future. Their deal with Netflix is in danger, and it's either going to be revised tremendously downwards for them or it's going to be terminated. And this is the thing, right? It looks like they're not reconciling with the royal family because it's the right thing to do. It looks like they're reconciling with the royal family because they have no other choice, because their plan A, which was to make it big in Hollywood and, you know, get all these big books in and continual getting the big books in, has completely failed. And again, you know, time and time again, we're reporting that the Netflix deal is hanging on by a thread. It's on the edge now. It's a matter of time before Netflix turns around and says, do you know what? Low productivity, right? So, yeah, it looks like they're reconciling with the royal family because they've got no other choice to try and save their skins, save their finances, and save their titles. But guess what? Prince William is coming into the fray, and he's saving the day, it seems, as he's still furious, which is understandable, with Hazza and Megxi, and will stop their return to the family fold. As you know, Prince William remains angry at his contact. Pals of the Prince of Wales have been told. It appears that any thought of a return is unlikely, given Prince William's continued irritation at Hazza's outspoken opinions on the firm. So no matter how many puff pieces, as far as I'm concerned, Team Sussex try to put out there being like, Hazard's willing to go back and take up a royal role to, help matters and, do some of the heavy lifting, blah, blah, blah. It looks like Prince William is definitely swooping in to save the day and saying, bog off, not going to happen, not on my watch. Sources close to Prince William are saying that, in the wake of King Charles's cancer diagnosis, he would be the one to take on more duties if needed, whilst it's understood that he believes Hazard and Megxi cannot be trusted. So even though Princess Catherine, right, is still in recovery from the abdominal surgery that she had a couple of weeks ago, Prince William's like, do you know what? I would rather take on more duties and do what it takes to stop Hazard and Megxi worming their way back into the royal family because they're snakes and they cannot be trusted. Snaps to Prince William right now. I mean, come on. Yes, someone's got their head on straight and someone's thinking right, and that is Prince William. And, this is the thing. It looks like Prince William has really swooped in to save the day. Not only it seems like blocking Hazard and Megxi's return to the royal family because they're desperate, right? But it looks like because of Prince William, King Charles is now firmly of the opinion that Hazard can never return to royal duties. Sources have agreed that King Charles and Prince William, along with other members of the royal family, are in solid agreement that Hazard will not return as a working royal. What this is indicating is that, based on what sources are saying, King Charles and Prince William have spoken about this option of Hazard and Megxi returning to the royal fold and Hazard taking up royal working duties. Prince William's like, not on my watch, over my dead body. King Charles be like, okay, I agree. Yes! Yes. Prince William, absolutely freaking awesome. We know that during the Sandringham Summit in 2020, Megxi and Hazard revealed their plans to step down, but they wanted a half-in, half-out approach, which is basically them turning around and saying, we want to be part-time royals. But the late Queen was like, no, not going to work whatsoever. And a source told the Daily Mail that the terms of this particular accord, otherwise known as the Megxit Agreement, were very clear, and nothing that has happened recently, including the King's illness, has changed that. So no matter how many times, as far as I'm concerned, Team Sussex try and pump this out into the newsfeed. Oh, Hazard's willing to take up a royal role. He's happy to become a working royal family member again, albeit temporarily, just to do a little bit of heavy lifting whilst the King's undergoing the cancer treatment. Oh, no. Prince William is like, hell no. And he's totally, as far as I'm concerned, blocking Hazard and Megxi's return. So much so that it looks like he's been able to change King Charles's mind, because now it's being reported that not only is Prince William being like, no, he ain't returning, but King Charles is of the same mind too. Absolutely amazing. Now, next on the agenda for them two to discuss, removal of the royal titles. Watch this space. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, believe me, of course there's going to be more, then make sure you subscribe to join our alternate tribe. I'll be honest with you, help us get to 100k so we can get that silver play button right there and hopefully cause a Christopher Boozy meltdown on Twitter. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Also as well, if you've got some very strong opinions about, it seems like, Prince William blocking Hazard and Megxi's royal return, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.